history, as well as arguably the best point guard to ever play in the league. Over the years, Curry has set some unbelievable records that many believe will not be broken by anyone in the league currently. In fact,
Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, what's it, We back talking sports. Disclaimer, sorry about the smoke detector. I appreciate y'all for putting that in there. And like I said, I want to apologize, you know what I'm saying, if it's irritating y'all and everything. I don't trust me. If my smoke detector had batteries, I would have been changed it. He already took down a couple of them. You hear that? Like I'm definitely not trying to have y'all keep hearing that. So I apologize once again. But thank y'all for all the subscribers you're getting. If you share my videos, that go for Aram, DBZ, my two favorite, guys. And Aram will be doing Dennis Johnson. Trust me.
Steph set an NBA record.
You got Steph Curry records you didn't know he broke. I've been hearing a lot of Steph Curry talk.
Record in every single playoff series he's played in. Here we break them down. Prior to the start of the 2012-13 season, Steph signed a 4-year, $44 million contract extension with the Warriors. At the time, many basketball writers considered the move risky for Golden State because of Curry's injury history.
Which was fair. That was fair.
Though the young Steph cashed out, he established a new NBA single-season three-point record with 272 three-pointers, eclipsing the previous mark set by Ray Allen, doing so on 53 less attempts than Allen did with Seattle.
Curry from deep. There's the record.
53 less attempts, bro. It's not just that Curry shoots threes, bro. It's not just that he shoots threes. It's the amount of threes he shoots along with the efficiency that stays there. Bro, come on, bro. Like, shooting 40% on 2 threes is not as impressive as shooting 40% on 10 threes a game. Y'all know the difference, bro. And then y'all try to act like Steph Curry is just a shooter, bro. That's all he does. Like, he never run the traditional point. Like, he didn't average 25 and 8 the year before Steve Kerr came. The way they offense ran kind of changed.
He stands alone as the best three-point shooter in a single season in NBA history.
In 2013, he appeared in the playoffs for the first time in his career, with the Warriors earning the 6th seed in the Western Conference. In the first round against the Nuggets, Steph became the only player in NBA history to average 30 points per game, 10 assists per game on 70% true shooting in a
I bet y'all ain't even know that. Only player in history to average 30 and 10 on 70% true shooting in a 3-game span.
3-game span in a playoff series. In the 2013 Western Conference semifinals versus...
But what we not going to do is start saying Steph Curry better than Kobe. That's what we not going to do, bro. I can't even all the way give it to him against LeBron. You feel me? Like, I'm not one of those Steph Curry fans who just automatically... Like, I think Steph Curry is a way better winner, way more skilled, and I would want him on my team instead of LeBron, personally. But now, if he win a 5th title, we're going to have to revisit this discussion, bro. I understand the defensive part. LeBron is better defensively and everything like that and rebounding. To me, scoring is up and down because Curry got more scoring titles than he got in the same era, which more scoring titles don't mean you're a better scorer. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it means you had the ball more or the offense ran more through you. But mid-range, 3-point, to the basket, you know what I'm saying? Curry, we might have to revisit that.
Versus the Spurs, Steph had another record. With 44 points in Game 1, he had the most points in a conference semifinals debut in NBA history. In 2014, Steph made his first All-Star appearance, becoming the Warriors' first All-Star starter since Latrell Sprewell in 1995. Seeded 6th for the second consecutive postseason, the Warriors were defeated in 7 games by the Los Angeles Clippers. But Steph broke yet another record in that series as he had the most free throw attempts without a miss in a Game 7 in NBA history with 16 makes.
You know, what's name could never do that. Did y'all know Kobe had a record? He had like 70 consecutive threes made
Prior to the start of the 2014-15 season, the Warriors hired former NBA player and general manager Steve Kerr as their new head coach. Kerr implemented significant changes to Golden State's schemes, including playing at a faster pace and giving Curry more freedom to shoot, helping the team evolve.
Thank you. This is when he stopped really being a traditional point guard. Curry could be a traditional point guard and run the offense. I hate when people act like that. I'm not saying that he's the greatest point guard of all time. The greatest scoring point guard, shooting point guard, yes. Handles, top 3. I'm not saying he's the greatest. Like, a point guard is supposed to, like, traditionally, a point guard is supposed to set up the offense, you know what I'm saying, get his team involved, score 2, and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but y'all acting like Curry can't run the offense or traditionally be a point guard is just crazy, bro, because it's not true.
Into a title contender. Steph had his best season so far. He was the leading vote getter for the All-Star game and won the three-point contest on All-Star Saturday night. He broke his own league record for three-pointers made in a season during a game against the Portland Trail Blazers as the Warriors finished the year with 67 wins, and Curry was voted the NBA Most Valuable Player.
Hey, marketer. Feel like it's getting too crowded on social and search? Meet Taboola Native Ads.
In the first round of the playoffs versus the Pelicans, Steph became the only player in NBA playoff history to record back-to-back games of 39-plus points, 9-plus assists, and the win.
But Curry he can't pass though. He don't assist his players. It's laughable what y'all do, bro.
The Warriors advanced to play the Grizzlies in the Western Conference semifinals. In Game 6 at Memphis, Steph scored longest shot in any closeout or elimination game in NBA history with a 62-feet buzzer beater.
Curry flings it the other way, and he got it!
The Dubs went on and played the Rockets in the conference finals, where Steph became the only player in NBA history to score over 100 points on 75% true shooting in a 3-game span in the conference finals. The Warriors closed out Houston in 6 games and advanced to play the Cavs in the NBA Finals. In the finals, Curry became the only player in NBA history to average 10-plus points per game on 75% true shooting in the fourth quarter in a single NBA Finals series.
And did not get the Finals MVP. That's when I stopped caring about Finals MVPs.
53 points against the New Orleans Pelicans in the third game. In the Warriors' regular season finale on April 13th against the Memphis Grizzlies, Steph achieved another shooting milestone, becoming the first player to make 400 three-pointers in a season by knocking down 10 from long range on his way to 46 points and 402 total three-pointers.
Curry does it! 400 three-pointers in a season.
With a win over the Grizzlies, the Warriors became the first 73-win team in NBA history, surpassing the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls 72-10 record to finish the 2015-16 season with just 9 losses. In the 2016 playoffs, the Dubs defeated the Houston Rockets in the first round despite Curry only playing in the first half of Games 1 and 4 due to injury. He did, however, outscore the entire Rockets team in the first quarter of Game 1 and was up to 96 points in his last 7 quarters before getting injured before halftime. A right MCL injury kept him out of the first 3 games of the conference semifinals against the Blazers. But in Game 4, Steph came off the bench to score 40 points in an overtime win. 17 of those points came in the extra period, an NBA record for points scored by an individual.
I remember that game. That was the game where he was like, I'm back. He used to destroy Dame Lillard. I'm sorry.
In overtime. The Warriors moved on to the Western Conference Finals to face the Oklahoma City Thunder, where Steph became only player in NBA history to record 15 points on 100% true shooting in the fourth quarter of a Game 7 and win. The Warriors completed a crazy comeback to advance to the NBA Finals, where Steph had the most three-pointers made in a playoff series.
Nah, bro. I understand that, but nah, he choked on that one. I love Steph to death, but that will always kill me. You know what I'm saying? That will always kill me. That's why, you know what I'm saying, Steph could never, you know what I'm saying, I could never really put Steph as the GOAT, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, like, but, there is a but. Draymond did get suspended, and Andrew Bogut did get hurt. What does LeBron James love to do the most? 2/3 of his points come from the free throw line and from where? In the paint. Come on now. You know he was dominating that paint.
In NBA history with 32 makes. This was later broken, but it still currently stands as the record for a single NBA Finals series. In Game 4 of the 2017 Western Conference first round against the Blazers, Steph scores 37 points, grabbed 7 boards, and dished out 8 assists in 29 minutes of play. This made him the only player in NBA playoff history to record 50 points plus rebounds plus assists combined in 30 minutes or fewer. In the 2017 Western Conference semifinals versus the Utah Jazz, Curry became the only player in NBA history to record 30 points and plus 30 plus minus in a sweep-clinching game. Against the Spurs in the conference finals, Steph had the highest true shooting percentage for any 30 points per game playoff series in NBA history, with 73.0%. In the NBA Finals against the Cavs that year, Steph became the only player in NBA history to achieve his per-game averages of 26.5 points, 8 rebounds, and 9.4 assists or higher in an NBA Finals series and win. Highest points per game for any player shooting 100% at the line, total plus-minus of plus 50 in a single playoff series in NBA history. The Warriors moved on to face the Rockets in the conference finals. In the last game against Houston, Curry had 27 points, the most points in a Game 7 without a single free throw attempt in NBA history. In Game 2 of the 2018 NBA Finals against the Cavs, Steph scored the most 3 points made in an NBA Finals game with 9 threes. The Warriors entered the 2019 playoffs as the first seed in the Western Conference with a 57-25 record. In Game 1 of the Warriors' first-round playoff series against the Clippers, Curry scored 38 points and made 8 three-pointers to give him the most in postseason history, passing Ray Allen. Steph had another rare record this game as he became the only player in NBA history to record 35-plus points and 15-plus rebounds on 90% true shooting in a playoff game. In Game 6,
the only player to record 35 points and 15 rebounds on 90% true shooting in a playoff game. I told y'all, Steph rebounding for his size is amazing, bro. He averaged 9 rebounds in a NBA Finals one time, bro. Like, his rebounding for his size is amazing, bro. Don't y'all ever in y'all life say Steph is not clutch no more, bro. Ever.
6 of the second round against the Rockets that season, Curry bounced back from the first scoreless first half of his playoff career to score 33 points in the last 2 quarters to help the Warriors eliminate the Houston Rockets. Also in this game, Steph scored the most fourth-quarter points in a close-out win in NBA history, with 23 points. In the conference finals against the Blazers, he averaged a series career-high 36.5 points to help the Warriors sweep Portland. It was the highest average by a player in a 4-game sweep in NBA history. Also, he scored the most points in a sweep in NBA history with 146. In Game 3 of the NBA Finals against the Raptors, Steph recorded 47 points, 8 boards, 7 assists, and 2 steals. With that, he became the only player in NBA history to record at least 45 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals in an NBA Finals game. After 2 years of absence from the NBA playoffs, playing time, becoming the only player in NBA history to record 30-plus points in under 23 minutes in a playoff game. In Game 4 of the conference semifinals against the Grizzlies, Steph had the most clutch free throws in the final minute of a playoff game in NBA history with 8 makes. In Games 2 and 3 in the conference finals against the Mavericks, he became the points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists in a victory over the Boston Celtics to even the series at 2-2. He became the first player in NBA history to make 5+ threes in 4 consecutive finals games. He also recorded the most points in a finals win while trailing in the series in NBA history. In 2023 first round of the playoffs against the Sacramento Kings, Steph recorded the most fourth-quarter points in a single playoff series in NBA history with 81 points, after scoring a playoff career-high 50 points Steph record. For our Steph and Clay merch, check out the tagged products in this video and the link in the description. And if
Steph is be that dude, bro. These is rare Steph Curry records in the playoffs you didn't know. I'm out. Peace.